Parents of Leo children, I want to thank you for tuning in. This is your reading for the month of August. I'm doing monthlies instead of weeklies because I wish I had more time to stick with my weekly recording schedule, but my personal schedule is becoming more than what I can handle. So, or not more than I can handle, but I just don't have time to do it the way that I would like to. So gotta make some changes, compromise, and negotiate. This is a very, like this reading is like very cool. Like there's a lot of confirmation within what's been pulled, for you. And I get the sense that this is a trying time, filled with tests, the need for endurance, and I don't know what it is, but you are being asked to just go through course, just stick with it, just keep pushing. Like I just get the sense that this is a trial or a test of sorts, but it's not over, but you can't give up. Because there's definitely something good on the other side if you continue. So for the month of August, your child has, I think, is this the eagle? Yep. The eagle card. Hopefully you can see that. And the eagle speaks to, sorry about the glare, power, creation, illumination, exploration. Let me get my finger out of the way so you may see it. Your child also has the kingfisher, and it was pointed, yep. Kingfisher in the upright speaks of peace, abundance, and love. Hopefully you can see that. Come on. Here we go. Finally, in reverse, they have the heron card. So it's more like that, but to make it easier to see. And this speaks of life, feminine energy, and renewal. Because it's in reverse, and you can't see me because I just kind of walked away with it, but because it's in the reverse, it just feels like something is on a standstill. And that's okay. I get the feeling with your child that there's a sense of expanse, like growth, learning something new, taking what they learn and running with it and moving forward. But there's an instance that something almost like it's like an interjection. Something is like interrupting. Some kind of, for lack of a better word, disturbance. Something is not in order. Something isn't as what it seems. So something's going to present itself one way, and then the truth will come out. So there's a little bit of insecurity, instability. Something's unsure. Something happens that creates this feeling. Maybe with somebody that's relatively close, a relative, somebody that the child knows. But there's a level of, I don't feel comfortable. Some level of deception. This card speaks to a reconciliation in the upright, vibrational healing, and higher mind. And it just feels like, nope, I'm going to stay to myself. I'm not feeling, the need to connect or bridge stuff together. I'm just going to hang back and watch and wait and see what happens, see what transpires. Along with that, how you can assist is you have the Imagine card and the Flexible card and the Time to Go card in reverse. Usually this is a time for expansion, but also in reverse this speaks of being grounded, a need for being grounded, seeing things for what it is and not being deceived. There's something going on about being inflexible or not flexible, Maybe it's asking you to, in other areas, loosen up. Maybe there's something where you've been, kind of closed off, and you need to be able to see something for what it is. Something is not over. Something is just starting anew. It will present itself differently, but you are being asked to go the distance. So the outcome is a sign from heaven where it says, your loved ones in spirit are waving hello and giving you reassurance that you'll be all right. In unity. So it's saying that you are spiritually connected to everyone through God. Use the sacred bond to heal your family, friends, and yourself. That's the outcome. So let's break this down. In the month of August, with your child, there's a resurgence and there is a growth of energy, awareness, something big and expansive about that they learn about themselves. There's also a reluctancy to move forward because they see something that they're like, I don't know. They're not going to share this new growth with everybody. They're only going to share this new growth with people that they trust. They're just holding back. There's a renewal, but they're just cautious about what they're learning. Definitely, they're going to be still, and how you can help them is not try to paint a picture of, oh, it's okay, but be willing to listen to them, be willing to see it for what it is. There may be something where you don't want to see it that way, but you need to loosen up and let go and listen to your child perhaps, or they may be saying, hey mom, I need, it's something that's going to come up where, based on my interpretation, because I'm not God, I do not claim to be God, I'm human, and I say what I think I'm supposed to get from these cards. It's not so much that you're, not being flexible, but it's almost like you're it's almost like in a healthy way. You're saying, it's being said that you can have a difference of opinion. You can let your hair down. You can lighten up, not be so heavy about what you've been restrictive about in the past. See it for what it is. You may have a guard up about something where you want to see what you want to see instead of loosening up and seeing the truth. In regards to your child, whatever happens, that's not the end. It's the beginning of something new. So don't feel so finite or restrictive or this is it. Be flexible. Be willing to see that there's something different. And you are being asked to have stamina and stick with them. I don't know what the instance is. I don't know what this pertains to. But there's definitely connections between you're being asked to not be so hard and rigid about something. It could be denial, that you're not seeing something for what it is and you need to see it that way. You need to see it in the way that you don't want to see it. You think that something is ended or something is over, but you need to just pause. It's not over, it's changing form and shape, and have the endurance to stick it through. So pertaining with your child, be open, help them. Whatever they need, be flexible and go the distance. See it. Don't see what you want to see. Don't get mad at them. Don't see don't have a preconceived notion, or don't try to have an open mind and see it from a different perspective. And whatever happens, it's not the end of the road. There's just something different, and it's okay. It's a divine sign from heaven. and then all will be okay. Like, just, you'll be all right. It's fine. It's not a big deal to get bogged out over. It's okay. And this is a time for you to stick close to your child and support them, whatever it is. So that's the reading for your child. I do not know if there's like just an upset. Your child delivers some news pertaining to this that's disturbing or upsetting, and you're being asked not to shut down. Just keep an open mind. Be still. You know, it's all under control. It's okay. And, you know, stick by your child with this. Okay? If you have questions, leave it in the comments. I'll do my best to, you know, go into more detail, but that's a general overview. Now, moving on to you. I feel like you are running for your life. I feel like you may just have the blinders on, and or maybe you've just been running. Like, I gotta get this done. You're so locked in something where I just see you running. You are fixed minded, focused, you know, much like a Leo, but you're just fixed on a course of action. With this, that you have a mindset or a goal, but that goal is not going to come to pass the way you want it to. It's almost like you need to see things differently and be flexible. Loosen up, not be so caught up in what you think it needs to be. What you think it needs to be. Be flexible as you're running this race. And be open to see it differently. This could be related, but it's like, I feel like you're running away from something. And you think, oh, well, I left this, so I'm going to do my own thing, and this is going to work out this way. And nope, this is the way I'm going to do it, and that's how it's going to work out. If that resonates with you, I would say that it's not going to work out the way that you planned. And perhaps to change your motive as to why you were running away from this. Whatever this is, it's, you know, take caution that it may not be an ending, but just a different start, or it may present itself differently. So I would be patient, and I would just, I would just be still for a moment. I know that this card speaks about endurance, but make sure that you are not causing any unnecessary moving around than what needs to be. Mars is in reverse. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Mars is still in retrograde in Sagittarius, but you have Mercury in retrograde in Leo. I really just get the feeling like that you need to be still. Don't move. Calm yourself. Because I get, for whatever reason, a lot of busy energy, a lot of confusion. And the best thing that you should do for yourself is just be still. Something about time to go. You're running. Like, getting away from this bad situation. I don't want anything to do with it. Wait. Just be still. Before you take off running somewhere, you know, use your energy wisely. There's a lot to endure. There's a lot of things that you will encounter that require stamina. Like I said, just make sure you're putting your energy towards the right things and you're not wasting your time, because it's valuable. You will get the sign from heaven that you need to confirm where you're supposed to be. And I think you need to be still first in order for that to come your way. It's not going to happen with a lot of movement. I just get a lot of anxiety and anxiousness and unnecessary movement. This is general. It doesn't apply to everybody, but for whoever it is, I feel it resonates very strongly that there's a lot of busy work. And it's important to be still. You are wanting to run away from people or run away from things and do it on your own. You know, thinking that the way that you're going to do it is going to work. but it's like you're in tunnel vision, and that's not healthy. If you don't learn, it's like you're going to repeat the wrong things over again, and you don't need to do that. So I'm encouraging you, please, if this resonates with you, consider being still and thinking about it till you get clarity to move forward. You have the I Am Brilliant card in reverse. Maybe it was over here that it worked. Was it in the middle? Yep. So just be encouraged that you are brilliant, but there's a dullness. Something is dull and not shining at its full brilliance and brightness. You have the I Am Committed card in reverse. You're just all over the place. You know, you're not really committed to anything but yourself. And I encourage you to be still. Please. Don't waste your energy. I get a lot of anxious energy for some reason, and I don't know who that is for, but that's what's coming up. You also have I Am Hilarious in reverse. Maybe you're really sarcastic, you know. Loosen up. Don't be so hard on yourself. I Am Wise. That is one thing that you are operating in. It's encouraging you to be still and look at what's important. Going with your instinct. Being still. So I pray for stability. I pray for peace of mind. I pray for grace. I don't know what you need, and I don't know what's going to come up for your child, but you guys will need a sense of peace and stability and calm. And I encourage you to do your best to create that. You got all three birds. It's like something wants to take flight, but something comes up. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments, because this reading is deeper than what I am touching on in this moment. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in September. And remember that the video that has the most likes, that is the one that will go first for next month. I thank you so much. You are a vital part of what I do. It wouldn't be worth it if, I did not have your commitment and your participation in watching these videos. So thank you so much, and enjoy your day.